Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the second video in 2 days, and it has been for me, very busy, very hectic to do them all in 2 days, basically, in 48 hours, bringing forth two videos. Hello, Jennifer. Yeah, you catch me live. Yes, for once, yes. So what are we going to talk about? Well, first of all, introducing myself. This is Hilaria from Acquafortis Astrology. And in this video, we shall talk about the upcoming new moon of May 2018. So on the 15th of May, we have the black moon in Taurus, which ends the Taurus cycle of this year. It finishes in the 5th lunar mention called Al-Ha'a, the white spot. Hello, hi from Assisi. Now, the image of this lunar mention is of a head. And the keywords associated with this lunar mention are universal body, favor, intellectual activity, health, goodwill, and safety. This lunar mention is saying that we have courageously managed to work with the raw energy we have been given at the crescent moon in Taurus last month. And don't tell me it wasn't a crazy energy. That furious energy is now under the control of our intellect and our own authority. We have managed to successfully use our brains to solve a problem. We have managed to bring fire down to earth. And we have made it safely through somehow, no? It was quite a month. Lots of cycles endings and some beginnings. And with Uranus at the last 60 seconds of Aries has made all this a very explosive mix, to say the least. Now, the black moon in Taurus, when it is happening, there will be Uranus at 29 degrees 59 seconds of Aries. That is, it is only 1 second away from his entrance in Taurus. Now, if the 29th degree is a very unstable degree, just imagine 29 degrees 59 seconds. Now, that is highly, highly unstable. And we're going to have it in the black moon. So this black moon is not only ending the Taurus cycle of this year, but also the Uranus cycle in Aries that has lasted 8 years. Now, look back at the last 8 years. See what has changed in your life, which upheavals you had to face courageously in the name of your identity and or of your own freedom. That part is ending with this black moon. A cycle of 8 years is finishing, but also a cycle of 84 years is ending and beginning. 84 years is roughly how long Uranus takes to go around all the zodiac signs. Now, this lunar mention is saying, hey folks, well done. You have managed to harness the unbridled fire of Uranus in Aries and being here to tell the tale. Now, it is time to move on. And move on we will, because just 4 hours after the exact black moon, Uranus moves into Taurus. Just 4 hours afterwards. And I have prepared a video of Uranus in Taurus, which you can find on my page. And I will post a link in the notes, okay? Now, and if that wasn't enough, that is Uranus moving into Taurus, Mars also changes house and moves to Aquarius. Still under Saturn's rule, for goodness sake, but more on an outward going and intellectual. And Mars, freshly in Aquarius, wanting to show off, squares Uranus, who has just entered in Taurus. Just because we hadn't enough. Two fresh energies in the sky coming into conflict with each other, pushing us directly forward into the forming crescent moon. The crescent moon in Gemini will appear on the evening of the 16th of May 2018, starting the new lunar cycle in the zodiac sign of Gemini. And the lunar mention associated is Al-Hanach, a mark. And the image is of two people embracing each other. The key words are form, wisdom, bonds of attraction, affinity, friendship, and love. The transformation we have started back then and during the black moon, it's going to keep coming and forming. We have now harnessed the raw fire with our mind, and now we will use that power to move it through our hearts. It is the wisdom coming from and through our heart. And this is quite apt for what is happening during the crescent moon. With Uranus shifting into Taurus, Uranus comes under the domain of Venus instead of Mars. We are shifting mode of change, how we create change in our life, from brute individual force to bringing change through our heart, because Uranus is going to be ruled by Venus. It is change through cooperation more than uncontrolled aggression. Change now comes through bonds of attraction and affinity. The lunar mention is associated with Mercury and Venus. And here we have the same combination in the lunar mention, in the skies at the time of the crescent moon. Let's see how it develops. The ruler of this moon is Mercury, right? Because the moon is in Gemini. And where is Mercury? Mercury is now in the house of Taurus, under the ownership of Venus. Mercury would have moved in the meantime to go into Taurus. So Mercury will come under the ownership of Venus. And where is Venus? Venus is in the house of Gemini under the ownership of Mercury. So Venus and Mercury are exchanging houses. So between them, there is a very intimate bond. They have a very special hotline only for themselves. This combination enhances further the message of this lunar mention. Mercury in the house of Taurus is a very down-to-earth thinking, but it's also communicating with all of our bodies, that is, with all of our five senses. Mercury gives a sensual voice to Venus, and she in turn gives him great following, many likes, and a great social media coverage. Although everything can change in a second or so because she's in Gemini, right? So this is a month where we are being called to start moving out in the world, into a world that is coming into being, that we are co-creating together. We are being asked to move through the heart, through beauty, through our bodies, through nature, and through arts. We are being asked to bring together people that have a vision and a way of thinking that is unified through the power of the heart, so that we may bring down to earth a change that is harmonious and long-lasting. So I wish you all a blessed crescent moon in Gemini, a smooth transition from Uranus in Aries to Uranus in Taurus. We all hope so. And if you like this video, please subscribe, thumbs up, comment, share, you know, what a Venus in Gemini would do. Okay, so take care, and for the next time, until next time, bye-bye.